Seniors, 4 worst vitamins destroying leg strength and circulation. Have you noticed how so many people over 50, maybe even someone you love, or maybe you, begin to struggle with heavy legs, numb feet, or that constant pins and needles sensation? It doesn't just happen overnight. It starts quietly: slow walks, discomfort when standing too long, or trouble climbing stairs. And before long, it can rob a person of their confidence, their independence, even their joy. In towns across America, from quiet neighborhoods to busy cities, millions of seniors are silently battling poor leg circulation, muscle weakness, and unexplained fatigue. Families watch, often helpless, as their once active loved ones slow down, shrink back, and give in to what seems like just a part of aging. But what if it wasn't just aging? What if some of the very vitamins seniors take to stay healthy are actually making things worse? Despite modern medicine, trendy supplements, and countless wellness tips, these leg health problems not only persist, they often worsen with age. And that raises a powerful, honest question. Is it really possible to protect our legs, our mobility, our circulation, naturally, and stay strong, even in our 60s, 70s, or 80s? In today's video, we're uncovering 3 of the worst vitamins that might be silently sabotaging your leg strength and circulation. Yes, vitamins you might think are helpful, but could be interfering with your blood flow, muscle health, and nerve function. We'll break down the risks, the science behind it, and what to do instead, so you can make informed, empowering choices for your health. Whether you're in your 50s or supporting a parent in their 80s, this video offers practical, science-backed strategies to protect your legs, boost circulation, and age with strength, not struggle. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and stay with us, because what you learn here could truly make a difference. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more trusted health insights, and share it with someone you care about. Your journey to stronger, healthier legs starts right now. 1. Vitamin B6. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. A vitamin that many seniors take daily thinking it's helping, but in reality, might be quietly damaging your legs from the inside out. We're talking about vitamin B6. Yes, B6. It's often found in energy supplements, multivitamins, and even those nerve health formulas marketed to older adults. You've probably heard it helps with brain function, energy, and mood. And that's true, in small, healthy doses. But here's where things go sideways. Vitamin B6 is water-soluble, which means your body usually flushes out the excess. But when you take too much for too long, especially in the form of supplements, it doesn't always get out fast enough. Instead, it can build up and start to damage your nerves. And where do many seniors feel that first? In their legs. You might notice tingling or burning in your feet, a strange numbness or dead sensation in your calves, muscle weakness, especially when walking or getting up from a chair. It's easy to chalk this up to aging or arthritis, but sometimes the real culprit is right in your supplement drawer. Why does this matter more as we age? As we get older, our nervous systems become more sensitive. Even vitamins that once felt harmless in our 40s can start behaving differently in our 60s and beyond. Vitamin B6 toxicity is especially risky for older adults because it directly impacts nerve function, muscle coordination, and circulation in the lower body. Poor nerve health in the legs can lead to loss of balance, slower blood flow, increased risk of falls or injuries, leg fatigue, even after short walks. All things we definitely want to avoid as we age. Research published in Neurology and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has found that chronic intake of high-dose B6 supplements, especially more than 100 milligrams daily, can lead to peripheral neuropathy, a nerve condition that causes burning, pain, and muscle weakness, particularly in the legs and feet. Even doses above 50 milligrams per day, when taken for several months, have been linked to symptoms in sensitive individuals. What's concerning? Many over-the-counter B-complex vitamins contain 100 to 200 milligrams of B6 per pill, sometimes more. So what should you do? Check your supplement labels. If your B-complex or multivitamin contains more than 10 to 25 milligrams of B6, especially if you're taking other fortified products like energy drinks, shakes, or cereals, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Stick with food-first sources. Nature gives us all we need. B6 rich foods include bananas, chicken breast, salmon, sweet potatoes, spinach, and leafy greens. These provide the vitamin in gentle, balanced amounts your body can safely handle. Watch for early signs. If you're feeling numbness, tingling, or unexplained weakness in your lower limbs, and you're on a high-dose B6 supplement, it's worth investigating. Early action can prevent long-term nerve damage. Listen, no one expects you to toss every vitamin in the cabinet today. But now you know, and that's power. Being mindful of what we take, especially as we get older, can make a huge difference in how we move, feel, and age. Your legs are your freedom, your independence. Let's protect them, step by step, choice by choice. Stay tuned for the next vitamin that could be choking off your circulation. One that many believe helps the heart, but might be doing just the opposite. And remember, your body is wise. Small, daily changes can add up to something powerful. 2. Vitamin D. Now, let's shift our focus to a vitamin that many older adults have been told they need more of, especially for strong bones. It's widely recommended, easy to find in supplements, and often taken daily. We're talking about vitamin D. It's known as the sunshine vitamin. And yes, it's crucial for bone health, immune function, and even your mood. But here's the important truth. Too much vitamin D, particularly from supplements, can quietly create serious issues, especially in seniors. When taken in excessive amounts, vitamin D increases calcium absorption. That might sound like a good thing, but here's the problem. Instead of going to your bones, that calcium can build up in your blood. Over time, it starts to calcify your arteries, the very vessels that supply blood to your legs, feet, and muscles. This can lead to stiff, narrowed blood vessels, which restrict circulation and oxygen delivery to your lower limbs. You might begin to notice coldness or numbness in your feet, cramps while walking, especially in the calves, slower healing of cuts or sores on the legs, a heavy, aching feeling even after short activity. These symptoms can develop gradually, making it easy to miss the connection to your daily supplement. In high doses, especially over long periods, vitamin D can cause a condition known as hypervitaminosis D. This leads to high calcium levels in the blood, which may trigger other risks of high vitamin D levels: kidney problems, including stones or even kidney failure, irregular heartbeat and heart palpitations, digestive discomfort like nausea, vomiting, or loss of appetite, confusion and fatigue. And for seniors already managing blood pressure or heart conditions, these effects can be especially dangerous. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism warned that vitamin D toxicity is becoming more common, largely due to oversupplementation. People trying to do the right thing end up taking way more than their body needs, sometimes unknowingly. For most adults over 50, the recommended amount is 600 to 800 IU per day. The upper limit is considered 4,000 IU daily, but for many older adults, even regular doses above 2,000 IU can push blood calcium to unsafe levels if not monitored. You don't need to ditch vitamin D altogether. The key is to get it from safe, balanced sources. Get some gentle sunlight exposure. Just 10 to 20 minutes on your arms or face a few times per week can help most people maintain healthy levels. Eat vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, fortified milk or plant-based alternatives, egg yolks, mushrooms exposed to sunlight. And if you do need a supplement, ask your doctor to test your blood levels first. That way, you'll know exactly what your body needs, rather than guessing and risking the health of your arteries and legs. Taking care of your body isn't about piling on the most vitamins. It's about finding the right balance. Too much of even a good thing, like vitamin D, can work against you, especially when it starts interfering with circulation and weakening your legs. So before you refill that bottle or double your dose, pause. Check the label. Think about how you feel. Because you deserve strong legs, steady steps, and the freedom to move through life with confidence, not worry. Coming up next, a lesser-known vitamin that may be putting hidden strain on your nerves and blood vessels, especially if you're taking it daily without realizing the risk. Stay with us. 3. Vitamin A. Now let's talk about a vitamin that's often praised for protecting your vision, boosting immunity, and keeping your skin healthy. It's something most of us recognize from childhood, thanks to those "eat your carrots for good eyesight" reminders. But there's another side to vitamin A that many people, especially those over 50, are completely unaware of. While a moderate amount is vital, excessive vitamin A, particularly from supplements or animal sources, can slowly chip away at your leg strength, bone integrity, and circulation. Let's unpack how. Vitamin A is stored in the liver and fat tissues, and unlike some other vitamins, it doesn't flush out easily. So when levels creep too high, often through high-dose supplements or frequent consumption of liver, it can become toxic over time. It weakens bones, making you more vulnerable to fractures, especially in the hips, legs, and spine. It can also interfere with vitamin D and calcium regulation, indirectly contributing to vascular calcification. Seniors with high vitamin A levels often report joint stiffness, reduced mobility, and muscle soreness, especially in the lower limbs. Excessive intake of vitamin A can also cause blurry vision or pressure behind the eyes, dizziness and unsteady walking, which can lead to falls, chronic fatigue or irritability, dry, flaky skin and brittle nails, and in more serious cases, liver damage or hair loss. These symptoms often develop slowly, which makes it easy to miss the connection to your daily vitamin routine. A review published in the Annals of Internal Medicine highlighted that older adults who consume more than 3,000 micrograms of preformed vitamin A daily are at significantly higher risk of hip fractures, a sobering reminder that more is not always better. There are two types: preformed vitamin A, retinol, found in liver, cod liver oil, dairy, eggs, and many supplements. Provitamin A, beta-carotene, found in plant-based foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, kale, and pumpkin. The problem usually lies with retinol-based supplements or eating organ meats like liver too frequently. High-dose supplements, multivitamins that already contain 200 to 300% of your daily requirement. Beta-carotene from vegetables is generally safe. Your body only converts it into vitamin A as needed, making it a smarter, gentler choice. According to the National Institutes of Health, the recommended daily intake for adults over 50 is 700 micrograms RA/day for women, 900 micrograms RA/day for men. Practical tips for staying safe. Avoid high-dose vitamin A supplements unless specifically recommended by your doctor. Favor food-based beta-carotene sources and watch for early warning signs like dry skin, aching joints, and lightheadedness. These may be subtle indicators that your levels are too high. Takeaway: vitamin A has its place, but once you hit your 60s and beyond, the margin for error narrows. What once felt harmless may now burden your liver, bones, and circulation. The good news? You can correct this with awareness and small changes. Your body is incredibly adaptive when given the right care. In the next segment, we'll explore a vitamin that sounds heart-friendly but could actually be thinning your blood too much and causing poor oxygen delivery to your legs, so don't miss it. 4. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is often sold as the anti-aging vitamin, known for its antioxidant powers, skin support, and potential to protect cells from oxidative stress. Sounds like a dream nutrient, right? But when it comes to leg circulation, muscle health, and blood balance, vitamin E has a darker side. Especially when taken in high doses, it can quietly turn from a hero into a hazard, increasing bleeding risk, thinning the blood too much, and possibly disrupting oxygen delivery to your legs and brain. Let's unpack this often overlooked danger. Vitamin E's role as a blood thinner is well documented. While moderate amounts may improve circulation by preventing clot formation, too much of it can interfere with platelet function, making it harder for your blood to clot when needed. Exaggerate the effects of blood-thinning medications like aspirin, warfarin, or clopidogrel, which many seniors already take. Lead to microbleeds or prolonged bleeding, especially in muscles and joints of the lower body. Create symptoms like bruising in the legs, swelling, numbness, or even internal bleeding. Over time, this delicate balance can backfire. Instead of promoting blood flow, it may cause leakage in tiny capillaries, leaving your leg tissues deprived of oxygen and nutrients. This may explain why some seniors feel heaviness, tingling, or weakness in their legs after starting high-dose vitamin E. Besides circulation issues, high-dose vitamin E has been linked to increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke, a type of brain bleed due to blood vessel rupture, fatigue and muscle weakness, blurred vision and headaches, nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal cramps, and even reduced thyroid function over time. A study published in JAMA found that long-term supplementation with high-dose vitamin E, 400 IU or more, increased the risk of prostate cancer in men. A stark reminder that more is not always better, especially with fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin E comes in two forms: natural sources, D-alpha-tocopherol, found in nuts, seeds, spinach, sunflower oil, and avocados. Synthetic supplements, DL-alpha-tocopherol, found in capsules, fortified foods, and multivitamins. While natural food sources are generally safe and health-promoting, problems tend to arise with synthetic or isolated vitamin E supplements, especially when used daily in doses over 200 to 400 IU. Unfortunately, many anti-aging, immune-boosting, or heart support supplements marketed to older adults contain excessive levels. The recommended daily intake is 15 milligrams, 22.4 IU, for adults. The upper safe limit is considered 1,000 milligrams per day, 1,500 IU, but side effects may start appearing at 400 IU or even lower in older adults. If you're on blood thinners, it's wise to stay under 150 IU/day and always consult your doctor before starting. Skip high-dose vitamin E supplements unless prescribed for a medical condition. Get your vitamin E from food. If you're taking medications for your heart, blood pressure, or cholesterol, review your supplements with a healthcare provider. Focus on overall antioxidant balance. Too much of one antioxidant can suppress the activity of others like vitamin C and selenium. So, vitamin E can support your health, but only when taken in moderation. In our 60s and beyond, our bodies become more sensitive to what we consume. What helps at 40 may harm at 70. When it comes to circulation, muscle vitality, and nerve protection, more is not better, better is better. You don't need to fear vitamins. Just respect their power and use them wisely. As we wrap up today's eye-opening journey, let's pause for a moment and reflect on what we've uncovered together. Who would have thought that something as simple as vitamins like vitamin B6, vitamin D, A and E, something many of us take every day without a second thought, could quietly chip away at our leg strength, reduce our circulation, and increase our risk of serious health issues as we age? But here's the key message. Awareness is the beginning of transformation. Just knowing what to watch out for, what to reduce, or what to replace can make a powerful difference in how we feel, not just next year, but starting this week. Maybe you've realized that a vitamin you thought was harmless is doing more harm than good. Or maybe you feel inspired to look at your supplement shelf with fresh eyes. Either way, remember this: you are in control. And it's never, ever too late to make small changes that protect your legs, your circulation, and your overall well-being. If there's one thing we've learned today, It's that healthy aging doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. Every mindful decision, every supplement you question, every label you read, every walk you take, adds up to a stronger, more vibrant you. We're also deeply grateful to the researchers, doctors, and centuries-old traditions that continue to shed light on the surprising connections between vitamins, nutrition, and aging. This blend of science and wisdom is what guides us toward the best version of health, naturally and powerfully. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips surprised or inspired you the most? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Your thoughts might help someone else, too. And if you found this helpful, please tap the like button. Until next time, stay hopeful, stay curious, and stay strong.